Hey, this is Angela Carter with earnmoneywithangela.com, and if you're checking out this video, you are checking out Empower Network and you're thinking about maybe getting started, getting access to the training, but you're not really quite sure if it's the right fit for you. So you're looking for Empower Network reviews. And so what I want to do in this video is, there's a lot of people, right, online that are always constantly pushing stuff and getting you and wanting you to buy stuff and buy training. And I've been online since 2010, so almost, getting into 2014, I've been online for almost 4 years now. And I know how hypey people can be. And I know for me personally, when I get ready to buy things online, it could just be a camera, right? I'm actually getting ready to invest in some video equipment. But you just want to just get the facts and let people, you want people to just kind of let you decide for yourself if it's a right fit for not. You don't want people to be selling to you or pitching you or hyping you up. So what I want to do is I want to really kind of share with you how to find the right training that is the best fit for you and where you're at in your business or whatever you looking to do online. Okay. And these are some guide points that I use when I'm getting ready to invest in training. And it's helped serve me from being able to avoid a lot of the mistakes I see a lot of people make, where they say, I bought all these different trainings and I've worked with this coach, and I've done this and I've done that, but I haven't gotten the results that I want. Fortunately, I've been able to kind of avoid those same mistakes. And I've been looking and thinking about, okay, what was it? What was I doing differently that allowed me to avoid some of those problems that I see a lot of people make? And it really boils down to these guidelines that I'm going to give you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you these guidelines of how to determine and craft the perfect training, the perfect product that's going to fit what you want. And it's going to get you to the next level, wherever that next level is. And then what I'm going to do after you have that blueprint and you figure out what specifically you're looking for, I'm just going to present the bare bone facts about Empower Network so you can decide whether Empower Networks stacks up with what you're looking for, and you make the decision. Right? You decide, is this a fit? You can take a look at, here's what I want. Okay, here's what Empower Network provides. And that's how you want to evaluate anything that you buy, especially any sort of online marketing training. Okay, so let's get started. What you want to do is you want to do this exercise, and I call it Futurecasting exercise. And really what you want to do is, with anything that you purchase, any training that you decide to buy in the future, you want that training to be able to get you to the next level. Right? That is going to not be so elementary where you've already know this stuff, you're already doing it, so then you wasted your money, and you don't want it to be so far advanced that you don't have maybe the budget or the resources or the capabilities to be able to implement that. So then now you still wasted money because you're not getting the results that you need because it's too far advanced for you. So the way you kind of overcome those two challenges is you figure out, number one, you do this Futurecasting exercise. So what you want to do is you want to think about, where am I at right now? What am I struggling with right now in my business? If you are a musician, what are you struggling with? If you are in a home-based business and you're marketing products, you're trying to recruit people, whatever it is that you're doing, if you're selling a book, if you're selling clothing, whatever it is, what are you struggling with in terms of your marketing, in terms of sales, in terms of your business, and even in terms of your life? Figure out and write that down now. So get a piece of paper out, and I want you to write down, what are some of the struggles? What are some of the biggest challenges? What are some of the biggest problems that I am facing right now? And write it down. If you have not yet grabbed a piece of paper right now and you're not writing it down, that is problem number one for you. Because here's the deal. If you are looking into Empower Network, we provide training. So if you cannot take advice from this training and you're not implementing what I just shared, you won't implement what you buy, and that's going to be a problem, right? Even if it is the right fit, if after going through this training, you decide and you figure out that Empower is the right fit for you, that means once you buy it, you have to consume it. You have to listen and apply what they tell you. So if you're not doing what I said right now and got out a piece of paper, that's going to be a problem for you. You're going to buy training, if it's Empower or another training, and you're not going to do what they tell you to do, so you're not going to get the results from it. So get a piece of paper out, and I'm really harping on this because there's so many people who will buy even the right stuff, but then don't use it, and then they don't get results, and then they've wasted their money and they don't get a return on their investment. So you have to become somebody who not only buys the right training that gets you to the next level, but you need to now start applying what you're learning. Okay, so get out a piece of paper if you haven't already and write down, what are you struggling with? What is life like? What is business like for you? What is selling like for you? What is marketing like for you right now? What are the challenges that you're facing? Okay, so think about this. What we're essentially doing in this exercise is we're creating your testimonial before you even buy the product. You know how when you watch an infomercial, people say, before I bought this, before I bought P90X, before I bought this workout DVD, or before I bought the Magic Eraser, or whatever it is, my life was like this. I was frustrated with this. I was challenged with this. I suffered here. That's what you want to create, your before. And then now we want to move into your after. So imagine that you've already bought this training that you're thinking about purchasing, okay? In this case, it would be Empower Network. And I want you to think about what's the ideal after story. If you could say, well, now after I bought Empower Network training, or after I bought this training, here's my life. Here's what I'm encountering now. Here's how my life has changed. Here are the results that I got. You want to write down what you want, okay? And get very specific. What did you learn? How has your business changed? How has your life changed? What did you learn? Right? Write that down in your after story. Okay? Now what you want to do, now that you have your own testimonial, you want to now look at the testimonials. Okay? Look at the testimonials of the people who have already bought the product that you're thinking about buying. In this case, it would be Empower Network. And you want to now look at those testimonials and compare it to your testimony that you have just written. Because you want to find people who are just like you, who have bought the product, who were in the same situation that you were in, right, before they bought the product. And you want to find people who have now gotten the after that you want to get. That is how you make a decision. So if you see an alignment between your testimonial and the testimonial of the product, then you need to buy it. Okay, now it's the right fit. It's the right decision for you. Okay, so that's what you want to do. Now, I'll share with you how I learned this. I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis in 2010, right after my first year of law school. And one of the things that was a challenge was fatigue. And I had done so many things and bought so many different things, right? I was on medication, I'm still on medication now, and I tried everything, and I still would not get rid of the fatigue problem. So I went online searching for information, just like you were searching for information about Empower Network. I went online searching for how do you deal with fatigue as someone who has an autoimmune disease. And I found chat rooms of everybody telling me what they did that worked. They said they exercised. So I said, okay, I'm going to go exercise. So I exercised, and it just left me even more tired. So I said, this does not work. And then there were people who were like, I take a B12 shot. So I said, okay, that's it. I'm going to take B12. So I took B12. That didn't work. So I said, okay, maybe I need the shot, the actual shot instead of the pill. So I went to my doctor, and I said, I need a B12 shot. She said, wait a second. First, we need to see if you're even low in B12. Wasn't low in B12. So she said, oh, you're in law school, right? I said, yeah. She said, okay, well, you're just overworked and underpaid. And that was her medical advice. And I was sent packing on my way, still struggling with fatigue. It got to the point where I started buying a lot of different things. Vitamins. Bought vitamins, still didn't help. Bought shakes, still didn't help. And it got so hopeless, right? And I don't know if you're in that position now where maybe you're in business, or you're trying to get some success in business, but it's not working. And you're trying to look for an option. You're trying to look for training that can now give you what you need and restore this hope. Because maybe you're at the point like I was with this fatigue situation where I was like, look, maybe it just ain't gonna happen for me. Maybe I just need to give up. Maybe this is just something I have to deal with. But what happened was I got so committed to changing my situation that I said, you know what, I'm going to look up some information. I said, okay, people keep saying exercise, because I started looking and Googling, how do you get more energy? And people kept saying, oh, you need to exercise. So I said, okay, how do you exercise for energy? Because every time I exercise, I get more fatigued. So then I found out, hey, people are saying cardio is the best form of exercise to get more energy. So I wrote down cardio. Okay, I need to find a cardio workout. Okay. And then I started looking at, well, okay, I would exercise, but then I would be tired and I'll be too tired to exercise. So I realized that people were saying another key thing to being able to have energy is you need to eat every 3 hours to maintain your blood sugar level, because that will help. I was like, I didn't know that, right? They didn't tell me that in the chat forum. They didn't know that. My doctor didn't tell me that. So I began to learn and get access to information that I did not know. So I said, okay, well, I need to figure out what I need to eat then. So I need a meal plan. So I started crafting. I started doing exactly what I told you to do. I started crafting what would be the perfect ideal product that I'm looking for. It has to have a cardio workout routine. There has to be a meal plan. So then I started thinking about okay, so it has to have these elements, but what would prevent me, even if I get the workout program, even if I get the meal plan, what's going to stop me from actually working out? And I said, well, number one, I'll be too tired. But if the exercise work and if the meal plan work, then I will have the energy to work out. The other problem that I had was I don't like working out. So I said, it has to be a workout that I enjoy. Let me write that down. It has to be a workout that I enjoy. And I'm like, well, I don't know what kind of workouts because I never really liked working out. I don't like working out. And then I thought about, well, I like basketball. I played ball in high school, right? So I said, okay, well, I like basketball. So that could be a workout. I said, okay, so maybe what I like about basketball, I like the athletic movement, right? So I said, okay, it has to be athletic, some sort of athletic movements involved. And then I started thinking about, I like music. So maybe if, they have really good music to the workout, I might like doing that. So I crafted and I thought about and I preempted what would prevent me from, if this was the right product, what would prevent me from actually using it? So that's my question to you. If Empower Network is the right fit, after this video, you've determined that it's the right fit, what's going to prevent you from actually taking action and actually implementing the training? And I can tell you, having had experience, right, with coaching people and helping people get results in Empower, I will tell you what prevents most people from implementing training is they get overwhelmed, right? They think, oh my gosh, this is too much information, and because they don't have a game plan going in of what they want to accomplish. So you need to have a game plan, right? So any sort of training that you consume should give you some sort of blueprint or a game plan going in, so you don't get lost and so you don't get overwhelmed and you don't get distracted and lose focus, right? What also prevents people from implementing training is they're lazy. They haven't built the discipline to actually do what people are telling them to do. So they're not coachable, and they're not consistent and disciplined in who they are. So you may say, okay, well, I need to get disciplined. So the training that I consume, the training that I buy, should work on helping me become the person that's going to help me consume the training, that's going to help me become more disciplined, that's going to help me become more focused. So I'm just giving you some ideas. So you need to think about what's going to prevent you from actually implementing the training. It could be you're finding the time or being able to manage the time, manage your life so that now you can now implement what you're learning in your business. Whatever it is, write it down, okay? Now, what ended up happening was I ended up finding that perfect fit program for me. It was actually Turbo Jam, which is a Beachbody program. Same company that does like P90X and Insanity, all those fitness infomercials you see on the TV. Well, I buy Turbo Jam because it was a cardio workout. It had a meal plan associated with it, and I bought Shakeology, which is a shake that Beachbody has. And I think it was like 40 days or something, 42 days, I ended up losing like 12 pounds in 42 days. I had more energy than I ever had in my entire life, right? I had the energy that I wanted. I was able to play basketball better, which was an added bonus. It was the perfect fit. I had a great testimonial from it, right? I got what I wanted because I knew going in what I was looking for, and I made sure that I matched what I wanted with the product that I bought. That's the key with any training product, okay? So now that you know what you want, you say, okay, well, how does Empower Network stack up? Can Empower Network help me get that after story that I'm looking for? So my job right now is I'm just going to present to you what Empower Network does. And then you can look and say, okay, does this fit with what I'm looking for, with my after story? Okay, so here's the deal. Empower Network is marketing training. It's online marketing training that shows anyone how to market anything online. So here's what Empower Network does. Empower Network provides what we call a blogging platform that is customizable. It's a blogging platform that's hosted for you, that's already set up for you. So now it's essentially, it's as easy as like if you've ever done a resume on your computer, you know how you just went on like the Word document and you just started typing? That's how easy the Empower Network blogging platform is, and it's customizable because the people that I coach inside of Empower Network are people who typically have an existing business, so they don't want to promote Empower Network. They're not interested in that. They want to promote their businesses and they want to promote their products, whether it's music. I've had musicians sign up with me. It doesn't matter, right? But those are the people that I tend to work with and that I tend to help. So what Empower does is it provides training on how to now use the internet to get more exposure for what it is that you want to market and sell online. Okay, so if you wrote down, I want more exposure, I want to get in front of more people who are already looking for what it is that I am selling, then that's check number one, for Empower Network. Okay, that's Okay, that fits, right? That's an alignment if that's what you wrote down on your paper. If you feel like you're not getting in front of enough people and not getting enough exposure, Empower Network will be a great fit for you. What it also does is Empower Network shows you not only how to get in front of those people, so how to find out what they're searching for in Google or what they're searching for on YouTube and how to get in front of them, but it also shows you how to convert that traffic, that exposure, that attention into sales. Right? So how to now build a relationship with people once they land on your video, how to now build that relationship with them where they now get more interested in what it is that you have to offer and build a relationship with you where they want to buy it from you. So if you wrote on your list that you are looking for more sales and you want to be able to build a relationship with people where they now trust you and they want to now buy from you, then that's a great fit. Empower Networks training will be a great fit for you. One of the things that Empower also does, and I think it does really well in comparison to a lot of other online training that I've seen, is it really helps you stand out from the crowd. It's not just about teaching you how to blog or how to create content, but it's about how to build a tight following around who you are. So if you're in an industry where it's very competitive, where a lot of people are marketing the same thing that you're marketing, what Empower Networks training actually does is show you how to now build a connection with them, how to, be transparent with people, how to stand out, because a lot of online marketers, they are so, if you've noticed, they could be so like, I'm getting all this success and I've made all this money, but then they don't really show you who they really are. They don't tell about the struggles that they face, the diseases or illnesses that they've had, the struggles that they've had. They don't really build that relationship and that connection with you. And what I've found is that with Empower Network, and this is something I've learned and what it helped me do, is help me build a better, tighter connection with people, right? Help me become more transparent. So that's a lot of the training too that we provide. So if you want to be able to stand out, so if you're in a competitive marketplace, so let's say you're in a home-based business and there are other people marketing your business or other people marketing your products, or if you're a musician and there's other musicians out there in your genre, and you have a hard time really standing out and getting people to notice you and kind of build a following around you, Power Network training can be a good fit for you. So if you wrote that down as in building a connection and building a following and standing out, then Empower Network training will be a good fit. The next thing that Empower can do is not only help you generate sales, but generate sales consistently. And I'm going to below this video kind of share with you some of my results if you haven't seen yet. But I'm also, like, right now I'm at the point where I'm almost making money pretty much every single day online, and it's very consistent because what Empower can show you how to do is set up systems in your business where now you know exactly what your numbers are. You know exactly how many people you need to get in front of through your videos, through your blog posts, to now generate a sale. And now you can now know your numbers, so that now it's just a numbers game now. Now you can scale it up and you can grow it. So if you want to build up to 1 sale a day, you can do that, right? If you want to build up to 2 sales a day, 5 sales a day, 10 sales a day, you'll know your numbers now. And because you're going to be learning how to track what you're doing, how to track how many sales you're getting and where they're coming from, and what's working and what's not working. So if you wrote down you want to be able to make consistent sales, this is a great fit for you. Also, now we're going to get into more of kind of what I personally provide with my team and the people that work with me. What's important to me is, I got involved online really with a lot of student loan debt. My background is in law. I was a licensed attorney in the state of Texas, and so I didn't have a lot of resources or a lot of money when I got started online. And so what's important for me is to not be so adamant about helping people make money, but I'm really concerned about helping people not only make money, but keep the money that they're making, right? And not spend it all and not blow it all and not go into tons and tons of debt, but be smart about how they make their money, but also how to now be smarter about how they manage their money. So one of the things that was important to me is to not only provide marketing training that can show you how to make more money, but I want to show you how to manage that money and how to build wealth with it and how to now start investing it into other places. And so one of the things that we have with my personal team is we have an actual resident financial planner by the name of Roger, and he is amazing. This is the expertise. This is not my background. Like I said, my background was in law. So Roger has been nice enough to provide a 5-part financial planning series for people that partner with me on my team, where now they learn, okay, how do I now, as I'm making this money because I'm applying the training, how do I now manage it? Like, how do I budget what I'm making? How much should I spend on advertising? How much should I spend back into my business? How much should I pay myself? These questions that nobody talks about online, that's addressed. So we have a 5-part financial planning series that you get access to. Also, Roger did amazing training on 5 wealth principles, how to build wealth. Also, so that's something for you if you you say, you know, I want to be able to do it, but I don't have a big budget. Like I need to get access to training that's going to show me how to get results with the small budget I have. How do I grow it with what I have? If that's what what you put in your testimonial, then this will be a great fit for you. Time management. We have training on time management. There is a training on how to turn time into money. So how to now manage your time. So if that was an issue for you, if you're like, man, what could stop me from getting results is I'm all over the place. I have so many obligations, whether it's kids or spouse or just a job. You know, some of you may be still working a full-time job. This will be a good fit for you as well, because there's some time management training. Also, we have a whole archive. So every single day, my team, we do midday motivational calls, Monday through Friday. And what you'll get access to is all of the calls that we've been doing for probably over close to 2 years now. So it's like a whole entire library. And this is just in addition to what Empower Network provides. This is what you get as a bonus for being a part of my dream team. And so you're going to get access to that. And so I want to kind of show you what we have in addition to this, so that you can become the person that's going to be able to consume the training and actually apply it to get results. So one of the trainings that we have is how to overcome procrastination, how to identify the procrastination cycle. So if you know that you're somebody who you know what you've been needing to do online, but you haven't been consistent and disciplined to do it, this is a good fit for you. We have training on how to never give up, how to live your passion, how to create your lifestyle by design. So if you kind of lack clarity about, I don't know what I really want. I don't know, like, you know, I want to make more money or I want to be able to have success, but I don't know what kind of lifestyle I want, where this is all leading. So if that is something that you put on your paper, then that's a good fit. This might be a good fit for you. So now with all of this information, now it's time for you to make a decision. You need to stack up what I just shared, just the bare facts about Empower, and you need to now look at what you were looking for and what you wanted, and then stack it up against what I just shared about Empower Network. And if you see an alignment, now is the time for you to make the decision and just buy and now begin to start getting the lifestyle, that after story that you wanted. Okay? But if after doing this exercise you say that don't see a fit, then now guess what? You saved yourself some money. And you now have a profile. You now have an assessment, right? You now have a little checklist that you can now go freely into the internet marketing land to find the program that is the right fit for you. Because what I care about mostly is helping people match a product that can help them overcome a problem that they're facing, that can give them the solution to the problem that they're facing. It's one of the reasons why I became a marketer. I want to help connect people to great products, to great services, to great information. And as a marketer, I have the pleasure of being able to help people who have those great products, who have those amazing, the amazing music, the amazing business opportunities, the amazing services, and connect them with the people who are already searching for it. And so as a marketer, it's my duty, it's my obligation, I believe, to be able to really honestly share with you how you can find the right fit for you. So if this is something that you got an extreme amount of value from, leave me a comment below and let me know if this was a right fit for you. If Empower Network seems to be a great fit, then I look forward to working with you and getting started. My assistant will be in contact with you once I see that you have joined and became a partner with me. And then what will happen is my assistant, Crystal Brown, will actually reach out to you and get you plugged into our training site, where you'll get access to all of this information that I just shared, all of this training. So hopefully this is helpful to you. If so, get started and leave me a comment and let me know how this blessed you in any way.